Hey Trey, how's it going today, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Doing well, doing very well. Happy to speak with you. We obviously are talking about your partnership with Rockin Protein. Can you just tell us what inspired you to partner with them?
Yeah, I think there's a few things that, stuck out to me when choosing this protein company. The first thing that really sticks out to me is that they're an Arizona-based company. I wanted to do something that was local. I wanted to be something that was involved in the community here in Arizona where I'm at. And not only is it based in Arizona, you can buy it nationwide. You can get it kind of all over the place. It's not just available here in the western, side of the country, but the protein is the best I've ever tasted. It tastes phenomenal. It doesn't have that chalky taste that most protein companies have afterwards. And it's high on protein. Super easy, and there's a ton of different flavors to choose from. So it's real easy to choose for me.
Do you have a favorite flavor, like a preference that you would go to?
Yeah, I think for me, I'm just very, easy. The vanilla flavor for me is a killer. Can't go wrong with that. High on protein, super easy to grab and go, and tastes phenomenal.
Nice, I hear that. I just gotta ask. Obviously, you work with the protein, and you say you've been using it. You're coming off your first Pro Bowl season. Congratulations on that. How does it feel to be a Pro Bowler already? This is just your third season.
Yeah, it's a huge honor. It's something that obviously I've dreamed about for a long time, and to finally come into fruition, to finally be in the same conversation as some of these great tight ends. It's a huge honor and something I've been dreaming of for a very long time.
Definitely. And as you were saying, like, just how you've taken your game to another level. The Cardinals are obviously on the upswing right now. What do you think was a big contribution for you guys in taking that next step in a very tough division, which it could have gone either way with any team winning that division?
Yeah, obviously, I think for me, Monty and JG, our head coach and GM, that they've done a very good job of bringing the right people into the building, of building this culture, from the ground up, from the foundation. They've done a really good job of bringing in a lot of great people, great coaches, things like that to build this culture the right way. And for me, I think it starts with those guys. Those guys have done a really good job. Kyler obviously has done a great job, and just this camaraderie that we have as a team. I think we're gonna, continue to get better, continue to grow, and I'm excited to see where we can take this thing the next couple of years.
Definitely. And, another big part of that was rookie Marvin Harrison.
Mhm.
What were your thoughts on him coming in as a rookie and the contributions that he brought to the team?
Yeah, obviously he's a elite, player. He's a guy who's, been a freak athlete his whole life. Obviously comes from great genes. So I'm excited to see what he can continue to do. He's had so many expectations coming from him, coming from what he's supposed to do. And I thought he had a great season. And this league, it's so hard to be successful off the rip so I'm excited for him to grow this next year, to be able to see coverages better, to be able to find zones better, and just grow as a player. He's such a great player, such a great person, and the sky's the limit for him. So I'm excited to see where he can take it the next couple years.
Definitely. And like you said, you're making your first Pro Bowl appearance. You had another Pro Bowler this year making his 10th straight Pro Bowl appearance is Travis Kelce. At 35 years old, he just had a huge game in the divisional round. What is it about him that makes him stand apart from many of the other tight ends or just a lot of players at his age, still being able to put up the numbers he's putting up?
Yeah, Travis is a great player. He does a lot of things very well, but I think something that's really sticks out to me is his ability to get open and find zones. He's not the fastest guy anymore. He's not the, quickest guy anymore, but he still finds a way to get open and being able to find those zones in defenses. So I love watching him play. I love, everything that he does. He's been such a elite player in this league for such a long time. So it's hard to not put the respect on him, but he's a heck of a player, a great person, and I'm excited to see what they do this weekend against the Bills.
Definitely. And just for yourself, because like I said, you're already carving your own lane. Was there a tight end or even just a player that you modeled your game after or even looked up to before you made it to the league?
Yeah, it's funny. I've actually watched a ton of tight ends, growing up. Obviously, these guys are a little older than me, but Travis Kelce, George Kittle's another guy that really sticks out to me. A guy who does everything the right way. He's a threat in the run game, a threat in the pass game, and he does everything the right way. So I love watching all those guys play. I love watching them how they pick apart defenses, all sorts of different things. So I watch a ton of film on a ton of different guys and try to take different things from each player.
Definitely. And I have one more question for you, Trey. Obviously, last year, I believe you were in attendance for the Super Bowl and just that whole thrilling finish, overtime finish. What are your thoughts on just not only last year's game, but this year's game and just the whole Super Bowl preparation itself? Because you spent some time, I believe, on Radio Row last year.
Yeah, I think it's a cool thing, just to be out there to obviously would love to be playing, and not be out there for that, but it's a great experience. It's so many, cool people, a lot of different athletes, different people out there, and just to be out there with those guys, to be associated with those guys is so cool. And I love going out there every year. I'll probably be out there again this year, so it'll be a blast and something I look forward to every single year.
Definitely. Trey, thank you once again for your time, man. Really appreciate it. Look forward to seeing you in the Pro Bowl games.
Yeah, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Take care.
You too.